So now it's time to solve equations. Let's look at this first one here. 3 times quantity x minus 4 equals 15. If I were going to use an algebra map for this, I would need to build x minus 4. I need to build 3 of those on one side and write 15, put 15 tiles on the other side. That's a lot of tiles. So we're going to think about how we could do this using the generic rectangle instead. So if I want to figure out 3 times quantity x minus 4, I can build a generic rectangle where I have 3 on one side, and then I have x and negative 4 on the other. But these are different types of tiles, so they would be separate rectangles. So then I multiply 3 times x, I get 3x. I multiply 3 times negative 4, I get negative 12. So now I have an equivalent expression I can use since I can't solve this equation as long as I have these parentheses here. So now I can rewrite this equation as 3x minus 12 equals 15. And then I can solve. So first step would be to isolate the variable. So I have, I'm subtracting 12 here. So to do the opposite and make that a 0, I would add 12. If I do it to one side of the equal sign, I have to do it to the other. So I add a 12 here. End up with 3x equals 27. Divide both sides by 3. And I get x equals 9. If I want to be a very thorough mathematician, I would go ahead and plug 9 back into my original equation to make sure that it's still true. So when I do that, I have 3 times 9 minus 4 equals 15. And when I follow the order of operations, I do 9 minus 4 first, which gives me 3 times 5, which is actually equal to 15. So I know that the value I plugged in for x, which is 9, makes this true, which means that my solution is correct.